Hey everyone, I want to start a discussion here about four different celebrity deaths that were suspicious and also happened in a pair. And I'll start with Nichole Smith because thinking about her the other day was what got me on this thought and wanted to start a discussion about it. Nicole Smith, I was thinking about her one day and one thought just led to another. Okay, so let's start with her. Her son Daniel died. It was just like 3 days after her daughter was born, and I think it was mainly just a drug overdose. He had too many drugs in his system. And then she died, I think, about a year later of the same thing, drug overdose. So I kind of wonder, I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about all four of these celebrities. Um, do any of you suspect that her boyfriend slash friend, whatever he was, Howard Stern, had anything to do with her death? Like maybe I always wonder, like, was this a slow process? Like he was trying to get her on drugs, had a whole plan for them to overdose. Did it have something to do with money? Um, what was that where they were on a boat or something? It looked like they were getting married, but I don't think they got married legally. He was such an oddball. I mean, he was so out of place in her life. So when she married the old millionaire billionaire guy, what was his name? J. Howard Marshall, I think. Howard Marshall, that old man that she had married. And anyway, Howard Stern was her lawyer for that case. They ended up becoming friends, dating. I can't really say that they were really dating or serious about each other. Okay, so you know the show she had, the Ann Nicole Smith show back in around 2002, 2003. He was in a lot of those episodes, her lawyer that became friend, that became a co-star on this reality show she had. And back then and even now when I watch some of the episodes, I just get a kind of a creepy feeling from him. She had this certain personality, and I just feel like he didn't really vibe with that personality. He almost seemed like a fake friend. He just seemed like he was there for something else, like he wasn't genuine and really enjoyed her company. I just felt like a slight fakeness from him. And it's easy to read people by their reactions, and I just read something, I felt something that was off, like he wasn't a genuine friend to her or something like that. And they just had a weird relationship because she dated and had sex and everything with the other guys. It's just like he was this tag along in her life. That's just the impression I got from him. He was there for something else, and he's kind of suspicious a little bit because I heard that he took some white pills, some pills of some kind out of her son's pockets whenever after he died. So I guess Howard had went in there, took these pills out of his pocket. He also took pictures of him after he died. And I heard a couple of things. He told someone, whoever saw him do this, said, "Oh, these might be worth money someday." Why would you do that? That's the first thing your girlfriend, friend, best friend, whatever they were, her child dies, and you start taking pictures and thinking, "Oh, this is going to be worth money someday." That was so wrong and suspicious. That raises a lot of suspicion. And yeah, he took pills. There was something he took out of the boy's pockets somewhere. So there was a witness to that. That raises a lot of questions. There's something about him. And he looks like, when I was looking at pictures of him again, I thought, oh, he kind of looks like Ted Bundy a little bit. So I'm really into horoscopes, zodiac signs, and I take notice of certain types of looks under certain signs. So I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if he is a Sagittarius like Ted Bundy. So I looked him up, looked up his birthday. He is. Their birthday's only like 4 or 5 days apart, both Sagittariuses. The other celebrity death I want to talk about is Brittany Murphy and her husband. Now, they were an odd couple. I usually don't judge couples if they look different, their age difference, whatever. I believe in that spiritual connection. But he's another guy that just seemed off or out of place in her life, or like it didn't belong or something. He just seemed, I don't know, there was something about him that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But, I didn't know him. Who knows? He could have been a really great guy to her. I don't know. But there was just something about his looks that was eerie. And there's something about the whole situation that was eerie. So he and her, Brittany Murphy, the husband, and her mother all live in the same household. When Brittany died, I think she had trouble breathing or something. She just collapsed. And they kind of wondered if maybe there was mold or something really bad in the house that gave her, and the husband pneumonia. And maybe they passed away from something like that. But the mother lived there too, and she never passed away. But the biggest, weirdest thing, the most suspicious thing of this whole thing, this whole deal, was her mom and the husband. After Brittany died, the mom and the husband had this photo shoot outside together, and it was just too close for comfort. It was really creepy because she was kind of holding him and they were embracing like they were in love or something. And the way she was looking at him, it was so weird. And she almost has a suspicious looking face. I feel like you can read people by their face. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but a lot of times you can. You can just look at a picture of a person and kind of get an overall initial feeling. But I feel like in those pictures with Brittany's husband that she had this kind of overemphasized look on her face. I think she was faking her sad. It was like she was trying too hard to look sad. Whitney Houston and her daughter, the way they both died in the bathtub, that raises questions. Could have been a coincidence. Gene Hackman, someone recently in the news about that, him and his wife died, and I've heard different people speculate different things. Someone said, well, he was really old. Maybe he died and she just got depressed and went and killed herself with those pills that was found kind of close to her body, I think. But the thing that raises a big question is why would they have a dog in the closet? Yeah, something with the dogs would make one think, what? Why was one dog in the closet stuck in there and died and two of them were outside? I don't know. So let me know what you guys think and leave your comments and we'll have discussions about it. See you guys next time.